You are looking at what could be the wildest roller coaster element ever created. An enormous 270 foot tall figure 8 loop that would shatter the record for the world's tallest inversion. I share with you my thoughts and predictions regarding this concept and which parks I think could build it in the future. And any video centered around Intamin is extra fun, mainly due to them being one of the craziest roller coaster manufacturing companies out there. And after seeing this concept, it's something only Intamin can and would pull off. You are looking at Intamin's new figure 8 loop element that we will see on a coaster in the future. While the element would be essentially a twisted top hat, it would provide riders with a thrill of going up towards the sky and then falling and twisting all the way back down to earth. But here's the thing, that is just one element on this coaster, because this concept could include a swing launch, a vertical spike, a giant banana roll, and a high-speed heartline roll. And if this concept were to be built, it would include not only the world's tallest inversion, but also the fastest. After seeing the documents from Intamin to seeing them in a more real-life fashion, I gotta say, this coaster looks impressive and just insane. But the biggest question would have to be, which parks could realistically build a coaster of this magnitude? Get ready to learn about the 5 parks all over the world that I predict could bring this new insane concept to real life in the future. Starting off with Energylandia, the roller coaster capital of Europe. You are going to find 17 roller coasters at Energylandia at the time of this video, with 3 currently under construction. This Poland park over the last 10 years has transitioned itself into a roller coaster mecca with rides like Zadra, Hyperion, and Abyssus. And the park already offers 2 major Intamin coasters in Hyperion and Speed, which means that Energylandia's maintenance team already understands and knows how massive Intamin coasters work. But the biggest question with Energylandia and this figure 8 concept would have to be, is it in the park's price range? Because usually Energylandia likes to spend around 20 million USD or less on any new coaster. So that right there, in my opinion, is the biggest uncertainty with this idea for Energylandia. However, if the figure 8 concept is within Energylandia's budget, then they could build yet another record-breaking coaster in a few years with this new addition, Nagashima Spa Land. After looking over the rough sketch of this concept and then seeing it in Savage Coaster's No Limits video, this support structure looks like it's designed for a park that could see massive typhoons and or hurricanes. And that is why I think Nagashima Spa Land is a great option for this concept. Now, while you will not find any Intamin coasters at the park currently, if Nagashima wanted to add a coaster that featured a world's first, then this would be a great option. Plus, they would add a new modern launch coaster and a vertical spike to their skyline, which would look epic. Now, what would be even more impressive is Nagashima Spa Land would be home to the world's longest roller coaster and the world's tallest inversion, as well as the fastest inversion, heading to America for the next 3 parks. And while you're thinking about which parks could add a ride of this magnitude, if you're not already following theme park predictions on X, formerly known as Twitter, then be sure to do so, because I post a ton of my predictions and thoughts on that platform that do not make it to the videos. And you can find the link to it in the description of this video. Now for the next park, Busch Gardens Tampa. With SeaWorld already loving working with Intamin, this right here is a no-brainer. The park would also get their tallest and fastest roller coaster. Just imagine a ride like this out beyond Kumba. Busch Gardens Tampa already offers one of the best coaster lineups and skylines out there, and adding this to the mix would really elevate the park up to the best coaster lineup conversation. A ride like this would do so good at BGT. I really do hope that this happens. And when I visit Busch Gardens Tampa, as well as any other theme park out there, you are going to find me in one of my Keep Riding Coaster shirts or hoodies. So if you are in need of some new coaster merch, then be sure to check out my online store, and you can find the link for it in the description of this video. SeaWorld San Antonio. This park definitely has the room, and has already recently worked with Intamin on their Catapult Falls launched log flume and their Wave Breaker coaster. But does SeaWorld really want to spend this type of money on this large of an attraction for their Texas park? With the nearby Fiesta Texas really improving year after year, and with Coda Land opening their new Gerstlauer in 2024, and yes, I do think it will be opening, as well as the Tilt Coaster, which will most likely be in 2025 if I had to guess. A ride like this could give SeaWorld San Antonio, dare I say, the best roller coaster in all of Texas. I really do love this fit, and if I was in charge of the park, I would be doing some major homework regarding this concept. And finally, Six Flags Great Adventure. With rumors swirling out of control around Six Flags Great Adventure's new for 2024 coaster, is there a chance that we could be looking at this concept coming to the Jackson, New Jersey park? Now I know the rumor that's in the lead right now is the giant Vekoma Super Boomerang, and while that coaster looks amazing, capacity is a major concern. And with this figure 8 coaster concept not offering that wide of a layout, it could most likely fit in the rumored area that runs parallel with the main entrance. But the best news of all is Six Flags and Intamin is happening, and soon. So if we don't see a major Intamin opening at Great Adventure in 2024, then maybe we will see this concept get built at the park a few years after. Six Flags Great Adventure is the largest Six Flags park and is located about an hour away from over 30 million people. And while the park does offer a good amount of coaster clones, they do offer a great coaster lineup, and this new park president is apparently checking off all the right boxes. So I'm very excited about Great Adventure in 2024, as well as the future of the park. Now a huge shout out goes to Savage Coasters for creating this awesome coaster in No Limits that shows us just how the figure 8 concept would work. So be sure to give them a follow on social media and YouTube. So that wraps up the 5 parks that I could realistically see this new Intamin figure 8 concept land at. If you think of a park that I did not mention that should have been on the list, then be sure to let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to smile today, think positive, and keep riding coasters.